Hey guys, this is Junior Trader, and in this video, let's take a look at Nvidia stock, guys. So we have a sell-off candle today, a red candle. What does it mean for Nvidia going in for especially tomorrow? Because, well, then we have a stock split. Technically, nothing would change. After the stock split, things would still remain the same. Even the technicals will remain the same. It's just that things will be scaled down. Okay, it's just your one share is going into a split. You will have 10 shares. Nothing changes on P&L. Everything that you are seeing in the chart here, right? All these candles, just imagine them being scaled down. That's all. Nothing more than that. So everything will technically remain the same. But anyways, what is important here to talk about is with this red candle today, what can we be expecting tomorrow? Are we expecting much more sell-off, or we're gonna stay up here, or can we even go higher? So let's talk about all of that in this video. Once I let you know that none of this is any financial advice and it's only for education purposes. So, all right. So let's talk about overall picture here. What are we seeing is higher highs, right, and higher lows. So this is your another higher high, right? Higher high, higher lows. We are so high up still that we haven't even formed a second pivot in this already ongoing second pivot from here, I mean, right? So technically nothing has changed in the structure of Nvidia. Everything is same, nothing has changed, and we are still all in all structure bullish on Nvidia. Now, let's go to the lower time frame. And well, before that, I also want to let you know that this $1,158 is the structural level support. Even if Nvidia can cool off here, that's still fine. That will just still keep the structure bullish. It's just higher highs, higher lows still. All right. Now, let's go to the hourly interval and let's talk about other things. So as you know, when I was doing a video in the morning on Nvidia as well, I was talking about how you can be watching this particular area. This is where we were in the morning video, right? And I said that this level of 1185 almost is where you have to see if a rebound comes and if this forms a double bottom, right? We got that. And I'll show you a few things on 5 minutes interval in just a second, because I talked about what to look for those in the price action. But why this area was important is because we were having 50 hours moving average here. We were having this trend line over here in this area of $1,185 almost. And then also this was the area of a potential pivot from the morning. Right, and then we went up, rejected 20 hours moving average, and then we were testing it again, constituting a double bottom. So there was so much confluence sitting up over here that there was a potential of intraday rebound. So, and if we go to the 5 minutes interval, you can see that we got that double bottom right at that area, $1,185 almost, 1,184 and 85, one and the same thing, is just some cents there, right? So, and we got the double bottom and got some rebound back to the upside. But now what from here? What am I seeing? Is it going to continue lower, or can it continue higher tomorrow? So we'll have to deal with the levels here and the price action. Well, technically structure is still bullish, okay? I would still not want to short it, even though I can see that there is a potential that short may come, but that short would only come if it loses 50 hours moving average. I mean, a comfortable short position, all right? If you want to go through a torturous short position around here, then that would be it, right? Above 50 hours moving average, above that and above trend line. But you're going to end up fighting, or it's going to be torturous, because you're going to get chopped out quite a lot. And also, if the price action starts holding support here, well, congratulations, you're going to blow up your account on the short side then, because Nvidia, when it runs up, then it runs up, right? So, all right, but let's talk about the structure. That's the important thing. Nvidia above the level of 1214 can give you some intraday long play, but I would not bet anything above $1,239. I have hard time right now in the price action seeing that if we can get above 1200 and $39. I think that's tomorrow we might not be able to, but hey, who am I to tell you where it can just stop, right? Nvidia or any stock, guys, we have to trade with the levels, with the stop loss, dip, size in, size out the position. Now, the reason I'm saying is that this is where it may top out tomorrow is because we have a supply zone. Supply zones are not taken out in just one go. They can be taken out, but we have to see an absorption phase here. That means if we go up here, there will be a pullback. And if we are left with enough time, that's what I'm saying, right? Do we have enough time in the day tomorrow? And then if the pullback has strength again, then it can slowly and slowly get out of the supply zone. But anyways, as for the structure, if Nvidia gets below 50 hours moving average and this bottom trend line, then it can continue much lower, and then we might be seeing $1,158. That's where the next strong support level is. But that could be a possibility. And or if Nvidia gets above $1,214 tomorrow, this particular level, that will get it above 20 hours moving average as well. You can expect it to continue higher on intraday and then take partial profits out in the supply zones or the other resistance zones that we have here. It's not complicated to trade still. It's still very simple. But trade with these areas and the levels, all right? Easy peasy, not complicated, and that's pretty much it, guys, for this Nvidia video. I just wanted to keep it simple. So let's go over other semiconductors as well. So let's take a look at AMD. And so with AMD, we look, yes, we sold off in that supply zone, came back up, and but the thing is that, well, yeah, so even the supply zone is acting up here, but structure is still bullish, guys. So if I take you to the 5 minutes interval, right, structure is still though bullish. All right, let's go to the hourly interval. Things will get much more clear there. If you have seen one of the previous videos on AMD, yesterday, I talked about if any sell-off comes, there's a huge chance we'll get bought back up at around $164 because that's where the previous pivot is, and that's where the structure change happened back to the upside. And so we got a pullback and a bounce over there. I can see that the supply zone is still acting on it, but structure is bullish. Now it's all about, can it hold itself bullish? And structure below 162 almost is bearish. Above that, it's still bullish. Now, as I said, if we can get above supply zone, that's fine. ARM has been still bullish, ongoing bullish. There is no structure to the downside. I have been saying just above 121, and so that was the area. It's gonna continue higher. I'm not any pullback, as I said even yesterday in my video, that candle that showed up, any pullback over there is just a buy on this, and we got a green candle today as well. So yeah, right now it's not bearish. Can it cool off more? Well, if it loses the level of 135 and 39 cents again, you can expect some cool off come in again, at least to the level of maybe 129.86 cents. But please remember, its structure is still bullish. I'm not seeing any downside structure on ARM right now. So yeah, that's that. Broadcom has a red candle today, but it's not bearish. Structure is not to the downside. Structure is still bullish on Broadcom. This is the level to watch, 1379. Even if we come down there and stay up here above that, structure is still bullish. This is just red candle, has to be taken just as a pullback right now. If we lose the level of 1378, structure will start to look weaker, but it's not going to be bearish. Yeah, it's not going to be bearish. There's this demand zone sitting still here. I would, yeah, no, it's just too strong up there right now, at least in the structure. All right, SMCI, nothing has changed. I have done a video on this in the morning as well, and this thing has just been, it's in the downtrend. The structure change on bullish side would only be if it can get above 835 without breaking below 761. But yeah, we are still bearish on SMCI. Check out my video that I did in the morning to know more about that. Micron. So Micron, Selling off at all-time highs, but it's not bearish, guys. The structure is still higher highs, higher lows. Structure break on Micron from here, if it doesn't go higher, would be below the level of 124 and 82 cents. That would be the first leg. And then second leg would be 120 and 95 cents. Otherwise, no, this thing is just bullish. Yeah, but take profits in extension. And then as I showed you on Nvidia, what to look for in the pullback confirmations at the lower time frame, those double bottoms, price action holding as inverted head and shoulder, either like that or important levels holding. So in this case would be this 20 days moving average, right? And at least over here, what I'm seeing, right? It's still bullish though. Cool. Well, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. And if you are interested to know about QQQ and SPY, I talked about it in my Tesla video, so check that out on my channel. And with that, I'll see you in my next videos, guys. Take care. Bye.